Imagine you have a small snowball. It's tiny. You roll it forward, and it picks up a little bit of snow. Now it's slightly bigger. Then you roll it again, and this time it picks up even more snow because now it has more surface. Then again and again. Each time it grows faster than before. At the beginning, it barely changes, but after a while, it starts getting big, really big. That's compound interest. Now, let's turn that into money. Imagine you have $100. You invest it. After some time, it grows to $110. You made $10. Nothing crazy. But here's where it gets interesting. The next time, you don't just earn money on your original $100. You earn money on $110. So now you're making money on your money. And then it happens again. Your $110 becomes $121, then $133, then $146, and then it keeps going. Each time, the growth gets bigger. Not because you added more money, but because the base is growing. Your money is working, and then that work starts working too. That's what makes compounding powerful. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, it's small. You water it, nothing happens. Days go by, still small. Weeks go by, still small. Most people would think, this isn't working. But then, slowly, it grows. And once it's big enough, everything changes. It grows faster, more branches, more leaves, more growth. Eventually, it becomes something big. That's compounding. It starts slow, but it doesn't stay slow. Here's the most important idea. Time matters more than anything. Because in the beginning, it feels like nothing is happening, almost pointless, like your money isn't doing anything. And this is where most people quit. They stop investing. They take their money out. They lose patience because they don't see results. But compounding rewards patience. If you keep going, something changes. Growth starts to speed up a lot. Because now, you're not just growing your money, you're growing the growth. And that's where it becomes powerful. Now, imagine two people. One starts early, one starts late. The first person invests small amounts, but starts young. The second person invests more, but starts later. Most people think the second person wins because they're putting in more money. But usually, the first one wins, by a lot, because they had more time for the snowball to grow, more time for compounding to do its thing. That's why people say time is more important than money, because compounding needs time to work, not effort, not intelligence, time. Now here's the mistake most people make. They interrupt the process. They take money out too early. They stop investing when things get hard. They panic when the market goes down. And every time they do that, they break the cycle. They reset the snowball. Because compounding only works if you let it continue. Consistency is what makes it work, not perfection. You don't need to be rich to start. You don't need thousands of dollars. You just need to start. Even small amounts matter, because over time, those small amounts grow, and then they grow more, and then they grow even faster, because the system is working for you, not against you. Because once compounding really kicks in, it becomes powerful, really powerful. That's how people build wealth, not by working harder forever, but by letting their money grow on its own. So the goal isn't just to make money. The goal is to make your money make more money, and then let that continue, over and over again. That's compound interest. Simple. If you understand this, you're already ahead of most people. Subscribe if you want to learn how money actually works, because the most powerful ideas are usually the simplest.